What's going on, with your team? Welcome back to another episode of South Stand Stories. This series, of course, we go through everything happening in and around the world of Leeds United, and we have a little talk about it. And Leeds absolutely duppied Bristol City up and down, left, right, and centre in a game in which, yeah, we won 2-1, but another one, just like the QPR game the other day, we should have won about 8, 9, 10-1. And that's not even me just being some crazy, optimistic exaggerator. Look at the last 5 minutes. In the last 5 minutes alone, we had 3 clear-cut chances we could have scored from. The first half, we had about 3 or 4 great chances. The second half before that, come on. We really should be changing something up front in terms of putting these chances away. Because aside from a good long shot from Perot, aside from our goal in the first half with Dan James, we're literally unable to put that final ball into place to get that final finish right. I don't know what's going wrong up there, because when Bamford came on, he had a couple of chances. Rutter had a couple of decent chances in the game. Somerville should be scoring. Somerville missed a few big opportunities in there, and he's one of the most lethal guys in the team. So I don't know. I don't know what we do. Like, I get it. People are saying Perot switches with Rutter. I get people are saying that Perot's doing a good job and he scored today. But it's just something lacking in that position there. If he keeps scoring like this, then yeah, he can play average. He can not really, contribute to too much. But as long as he's scoring goals, that's all that matters. As long as he keeps scoring. But today, again, in terms of our general play, especially in the first half, he wasn't really contributing all that much. He wasn't. And a lot of people have been saying, oh, put Rutter deeper, put Perot in the 9. And then you see Daniel Farke basically come out and say, look, Perot doesn't press enough to play as our furthest forward player. He doesn't. And he never really has been that kind of player. He's not. He's a bit too stiff. He's a bit too slow. Yes, it works sometimes because when he gets in and around the area, he's a good finisher of the ball. He's a great finisher of the ball. And you'd like to see him in that final third more. But because of the fact that he's not good enough at pressing and he doesn't have the legs for it, he's unfortunately not able to play there. Furthermore, we've seen Rutter a lot more beneficial coming from deep. But today, I have to say, Rutter, he seems to be improving week in, week out, at just becoming more comfortable in that number 9 role, becoming more comfortable as our most advanced striker, because I don't know why they brought him off for Bamford in the end there, because that 15 minutes before he came on, from around the 65th to 80th minute, he was on fire, on absolute fire. Nobody could live with Rutter. Nobody could live with him. He was drawing defenders in like nobody's business. He was sending them for a packet of cigars, sending them to the corner shop, get my mattress for me, give me some milk, get some salt for my chips, will you please? The guy was different gravy, and he's very quickly turning into one of, if not very close to, my favourite player for Leeds. He is phenomenal. Phenomenal. Week in, week out, he seems to be getting better. His hold-up play, he's so cool. He's calm. He's nonchalant with it. He doesn't waste movement. He doesn't waste energy on useless movement when it comes to hold-up play. His distribution. He almost got an assist today. The goal was actually an assist from Somerville. What a beautiful assist by Somerville with the little back heel over there. Phenomenal stuff. Rutter played the ball in the first place. He almost got a couple of good crosses to Somerville as well. And one of the most impressive things I see about him as well, defensively from set pieces, he's back there sorting that out as well. There was one chance, yeah, this is the most impressive thing I've seen him do all game. They had a corner, yeah, Bristol City. Whip it in. First man there, Rutter, heads it clear. Goes forward, wins the ball back outside our box, drives forward about 30-40 yards forward into their own half, gets into Bristol City's half, sees Dan James making the run, plays the ball to him. The ball, granted, was a bit shit, and Dan James wasn't able to get it. The defender wins it, challenges Dan James. The ball's loose a little bit. Rutter, even though he's just run about 50 yards, still has the energy, sprints again to win the ball back, drives down the touchline, and then whips in a beautiful cross to Somerville just past his foot. That would have been one of the goals of the season right there. I'm telling you, the play. Again, he did another great piece of play where he took 3-4 players on, slotted Somerville in. Rutter is just different gravy, mate. And it's so good to see how he's quickly improving. I do still think, though, he would work better with Bamford up front and Rutter coming from slightly deeper. I just think that would be amazing. With Bamford there, you can see when he comes on, he just sucks players in. Yes, his final product sometimes is really frustrating. It is infuriating sometimes when you see him, his decision making, and sometimes it's just too slow on the ball. But he does draw defenders in. He does give you an option to play off. He just does, and he does make the ball stick very, very well. And with him up there and Rutter running the channels, or Rutter just behind him, I think we could really start to expose teams. But having said that, even when we did have that for a little bit last week, we didn't score. And we're not scoring enough. 1-0 against QPR, 2-1 against Bristol City. As isolated results and numbers, okay, that seems fine. But if you actually look at the performances and the way that we played in order to only win by 1 goal each time, very, very poor. Embarrassing, almost, the fact that we're not putting more goals into the back of the net. And had we done that today, had we converted our chances, we would have gone above Sunderland into 4th place. Would have looked a little bit more healthy. You know what I mean? And especially when defensively, we're suspect. I know we keep clean sheets, but we're not keeping these clean sheets just because we're phenomenal defensively. We're not world-class defensively. The reason we're keeping a lot of these clean sheets is because our midfield is strong, our front line is very threatening, teams are unable to break through and get near our back line. And when they do, they're too scared to commit that many men forward, so they never really cause us that much danger. But all it takes them is one bit of pressure and they get a goal. And the goals are there for other teams when they actually do threaten us. And when we play against the better teams in the league that will threaten us, the goals can be found there. You saw it in the Southampton, the 3-1. You can see it with a side like Leicester coming to us. The threat is going to be there. Is our defence going to live up to it? That's going to be the big test for them. I'm not 100% sold on them right now because even today, we're battering them, not putting our chances in the back of the net. They come forward, one set piece, finds its way through, blazes it over the bar. It's deflected, I think. It was deflected over the bar. Naismith. 20 seconds later, same man, unmarked, same position. No one's anywhere near him. Strikes nowhere near his man. And he gets it and he slots it in the back of the net. It's annoying. It's a little bit poor. But there's nothing that I can do about it now, obviously. And I'm not trying to drag loads of negatives into this, but it does have to be said that I'm not 100% sold on the defense. Are you guys? Because I know a lot of people are out there waxing lyrical about Joe Rodon, waxing lyrical about our defense. I thought Archie Gray defensively today, new position for him. Played very well, Archie Gray. I've got to give big credit to Archie Gray. For me, I still do think I'd give man of the match. I'd edge it to Rutter. Second, maybe Somerville, and then Gray. That would probably be my order. Definitely Rutter, man of the match for me. But defensively, I'm still not sold on it. What do you guys think? And do you guys think on the basis of this performance this is enough for us, going forward? Because we can't afford to lose, mate. Every single game is a must-win. Because Ipswich and Leicester don't show any sign of slowing down right now. Any sign at all. They are winning week in, week out. And Ipswich have a 9-point gap on us. And Leicester have a 12-point lead on us. So it's not a good position to be in. Not a good position to be in at all. 11-point lead on us, sorry. So, anyway, guys, let me know what you guys thought about the result. Anyway, what do you guys make of the game? What do you guys make of the performances? And, of course, what do you guys think of making my points? Did you think I was waffling? Did you think I was speaking facts? Please, let me know down in the comment section down below. I really want to hear what you guys have to say. But for now, guys, I will see you very, very soon. Au revoir, my brothers.